So, Sporting take a one-goal advantage into the second leg, but RZ have that crucial away goal in the bag. There'll be no pushovers, having already beaten Auxerre and Rangers, and having knocked out Shakhtar Donetsk and Villarreal. Sporting will be all too aware of the threat RZ pose at the Alkmaar hoops. The Portuguese Giants are good value for their place in the semis, having seen off final, Middlesbrough and Newcastle United on their route here. RZ need just a goal to go through, but with away goals involved, anything can happen. Watching the action is Gary Blue.
The Champions League trophy came to Portugal last season. Can Sporting bring the UEFA Cup trophy home on May the 18th in their own backyard? Sporting's domestic form is stronger going into this game. They haven't lost since March of 13. AZ have won just 2 of their last 6 games, but in Europe, their form here has been outstanding. AZ are without 2 players who are suspended after receiving yellow cards last week. Olaf Lindenberg and Michael Buskamolen are out. Barry Opdown returns though for AZ. He was banned himself last week, and there's also a recall for Tariq Sekhtioui, the Moroccan. Sporting central defender Josef Enakarin is out with a damaged hamstring. Rogerio and Carlos Martins are also injured. Sapinto, Polga, Douala and Rochenbach all missed Sporting's last game, a 3-0 win against Sporting Braga, but all 4 return tonight. Remember, Sporting hold a narrow 1-goal lead from the first leg. Adrianza has his AZ team up for this one. He arrested key personnel at the weekend, and it's Sporting who get this football match underway. Marco van Basten and Louis van Gaal amongst the interested spectators here. Nelis, neat layoff by him. All the options to the right here for AZ, who've begun the game strongly. 10 is Ramsey, easy to gather for Ricardo on his own goal line. Ramsey the Moroccan, Ricardo the Portuguese international. He could be in for a busy night, who knows. This ground only holds about 8,000, but they're making quite a racket here. AZ hoping to go to their second UEFA Cup final. Their last was in 1981. And here's Perez. And Perez is round Polga. And then drives the ball straight at Ricardo. One or 2 nervy moments at the back for Sporting. Perez managed to slalom his way through. The Alliance held off the challenge of the teenager Moutinho. Van Haalen's header. Nelis was being fouled. The referee waited to see if there was any advantage. Well, there's plenty of advantage now because AZ have a corner kick. Anderson Polga with that unforced error. A lovely turn here by Sekhtioui. Perez! And the tie is level after just 6 minutes of the second leg. Perez, who got an all-important goal here against Villarreal, could have got an even more important one here against Sporting. Sekhtioui was the architect of the goal. His tie is well and truly alight now, as Perez acts as cheerleader to the AZ crowd. Yelians into Nelis, tackled by Beto, recalled to the side today. That Sporting defence is going to face a stern examination now. Van Halen, Yelians, Van Halen. There's a trip there on Adil Ramsey by Rochenbach, and Rochenbach claimed he took the ball. Didn't get much of the ball. Perez, oh, against the frame of the goal. AZ denied a second goal. And again, Sporting under pressure there. Beto tries to get it clear. Away by Polga. Sporting just can't get the ball at the moment. galloping forward. Cut out here by Barry Ogdam. Danny Lanzad has been penalised. Here's Perez, marvellous free kick, which could well have brought him and AZ a second goal. Leeds, oh, he's turned Ogdam. Great save by Timmer. Oh, that's a very hefty challenge by Adil Ramsey, surely a spot kick, and the referee waves play on, incredibly. Miguel Garcia is absolutely spitting mad. First of all, there was a very good save there by Timmer, but that is a very plausible penalty appeal. Meanwhile, Perez at the other end here for AZ. Perez, and Sporting got lucky there. That could easily have ricocheted in. There's incidents at both ends of the field. Anderson Polgar ducked and almost deflected the ball past his keeper. Leeds. And Leeds, and again, he's tried to chip the goalkeeper. Peculiar effort in the end. Didn't score in the first leg, but I wonder if he'll make an impact tonight in the Netherlands. Clever idea. Saw Timmer slightly off his line. Anderson Polgar. Leeds and they're level. 1-1 on the night, but 3-2 on aggregate now to Sporting. And suddenly AZ's defence fell sound asleep, and the last person they might have forgotten about was Leeds. The top scorer in Portuguese football has struck here. Perez. Tim de Cler, the left back. Goalkeeper stayed on his line and almost paid the price. Sektiui went flying in, but nobody in a red shirt could convert this cross. Advantage Sporting, and they know it. Danny Lanzad. Sapinta. Leeds. Sapinta, great tackle. This is turning into an absorbing game. Leeds. Leedson's cross. Duala was the intended target, but pretty easy for Henk Timmer. Portuguese coach really side still have plenty to play for, although they are in front. Van Halen. Sapinta. Rocham back. Seemed to throw an elbow there towards Van Halen, who wasn't too impressed with the challenge. And the Sporting coach, Jose Pesero, getting involved, and the referee waves play on rather bizarrely. Heisegans leaves it. Van Halen with a fresh air shot. Heisegans threatening, but nobody picked up Van Halen. Didn't really connect with the ball. Plenty of vocal support for AZ, who need another goal to take us into extra time. Ogdam. So Adrianza can only look on and hope. Sektiui. Look how many green and white shirts are behind the ball. Sporting hanging on to what they have. Tim de Cler. Free kick to AZ, given away by the young player in the Sporting team, Botinho. Just catching Perez. Tim de Cler. All the pressure now coming to bear from AZ. They've come this far in the competition. They will not want to go out with the final tantalisingly close. Heisegans going close there for the home side. Sapinta. Rocham back. Van Halen. Oh, El-Khattabi's away here. It's El-Khattabi. Heisegans. 11 minutes to go, and it's all square. 2-1 to Sporting over in Lisbon, and it's now 2-1 to AZ here. The only scoreline which could result in extra time. The two substitutes, El Khattabi and Steen Heiseguns combined. What a great ball there by Van Halen, but Sporting will be very disappointed with their defending here. What defending? Still time for Sporting to win it. Tello might need a little bit of help. Rattles the ball into Jarians. And he sets. Sektiui going here. Is it AZ's turn to try and win it in normal time? Heiseguns! He's pulled it wide. Oh, the UEFA Cup final beckoned there for AZ. Heiseguns has already scored one vital goal. He's unable to score another. Teller. That's not going to trouble Henk Timmer in the AZ goal. Stalemate then in Alkmaar. The weather conditions are worsening. That'll make the pitch heavy. Some tired legs will be even more tired as we head for the final few moments of the game. And there's one or two nervy players out there, including Miguel Garcia. Late flourish here then for AZ. So AZ with a corner. Heiseguns. Just no way through. He really has made a difference since coming on as a substitute. Serpinter. Tello, and now the AZ fans urge the referee to blow the final whistle. Moutinho. I wonder if that's the last chance for either team to win it in normal time. Henk Timmer. Tim de Klerk. Heiseguns to his left. Barry Van Halen wants it here. Good turn by Van Halen. Oh, it just needed a touch. Oh, Adrianza must have seen the plane ticket to Lisbon in his hand there. And then it's snatched away from him. It's going to be extra time to settle this UEFA Cup semi-final between AZ Alkmaar and Sporting Club de Portugal. 2-1 on the night to AZ. The teams are level at 3-3 on aggregate, and extra time now follows. It's Sporting to get the first period of extra time underway. Both teams have one valuable away goal. Absolutely level. Ball by Kenneth Perez, the Danish international. El Khattabi doing well. Van Halen. Free kick to AZ, despite all the protests. Pedro Barbosa leading the delegation to the referee. And see, it was legal use of the elbow by Pedro Barbosa. Conditions now could well be the enemy of skill. It's very wet out there. Won't be easy for the goalkeepers. This is Ron Vlaar. It did well, and great save by Ricardo. Young man who's his first season with the club. Look at the bend and twist on that well-struck shot. It's AZ still going for the jugular. Van Halen. Van Halen again. Denny Lanzat, the captain. Launched back in dangerously away by Anderson Polga. Adrianza's side very much in the ascendancy, but they been able to get the better of Jose Pesero's side in extra time so far. Sapinto. Takes on Vla. Done well, Pedro Barbosa. Pedro Barbosa. See the wet playing surface held up the ball. Rather damp effort, quite literally, by Pedro Barbosa. Of course, if it stays like this, we'll have penalties to decide who goes to the final. Might not be necessary. Perez with a cross, away by Sporting once again. Van Halen. El-Khattabi. Barbosa. Oh, Ricardo's given it away. El Sectoui. So many chances, so many stories of what might have been. Sporting just managed to keep the ball out. This is a dreadful clearance by Ricardo. Dreadful shot on goal in two. Plenty of space here for Tim de Cler. Now can he pick out a colleague? Heisingam's waiting in the middle. Somebody had to do something there. Rui George did it. A deft touch. Turns the ball out for the corner. Goalkeeper had that near post cover. Another corner kick here to AZ, who've had enough chances to win it in extra time. There's another one, and they probably have won it. Yarlians. Lisbon looms for AZ. Nobody picked him up. And now it's AZ who can dream about reaching the final, their first since 1981. Pedro Barbosa. Sporting have sat back for long periods of extra time, and now Tello's been fouled by Van Halen. Van Halen's going to get a yellow card. Tello has to just get on with the game because time is running out here for the Portuguese side. Tello. Anywhere will do for AZ. And there could be an opening here for AZ. They can kill it off. Heisingam's waiting for the cross. If it arrives, it never did, and Heisingam is furious. El-Khattabi just ignored the options available to his right and went for glory. Not long left now. AZ within touching distance of the final. Cello. It's gone out for the corner kick. Everyone has to be on red alert at the back there for AZ. Ricardo's gone forward. It's now or never for Sporting. So Adrianza about to take this tiny little provincial club to the UEFA Cup final. Miguel Garcia's done it! Incredible scenes here. AZ are stunned. Miguel Garcia, with only a minute or so left, has surely now scored the goal, which will mean Sporting will play the UEFA Cup final in their own backyard. AZ were within touching distance. They are absolutely crestfallen. What happened here to the AZ defending? Another goal here for AZ, and they would go to Lisbon. But it really is now or never for AZ rather than Sporting. Foul on Perez, free kick. Story of what might have been. Tim has gone forward now. Some pushing, a little bit of fighting as well involving Van Halen. The referee telling both teams to get on with the game. It's all over. Sporting have reached the UEFA Cup final in the most improbable of circumstances. A goal right at the very end of extra time snatches a place in the final away from Co Adrianza. 4-4 on aggregate. Sporting win on away goals.
So Sporting progress to the final where they'll take on CSKA Moscow. 3-0 winners over Parma to set up a final at Sporting's home ground on May the 18th.